I don't know if it just cancel each other out. It's just gonna come down to us playing better football and making more plays, and if we do that, I think we'll be in good shape.
Have you been surprised by Charlie's success there at all?
He's a good player and just goes about his business, and you've seen his recent success, and we're gonna have to be able to shut that down on Saturday.
How much do you have a line of sight to success? Obviously, you're thinking about what's going on here, but people on this team are friends with him still. Has it come up much?
I wouldn't say much. I mean, we get the scouting report and you see how many catches and yards he's had, and it's quite a bit. So, we're going to have to see that and know that he can, make good plays and good catches, and that he is going to be one of their top targets. So we're going to have to defend him.
Do you think he had this in him, Charlie?
Yeah, I mean, you saw him make good plays for us, and he decided that he wanted to go somewhere else. So, I mean, he's going to make good plays there too as well.
How's playing Leo? A lot of times you get to play in space a little bit more often than you do it even at the well. How do you feel like that is? What kind of changes that been for you, and how do you feel like you're performing when you're called upon to go there?
Yeah, like you said, it's a little different. You're out in space a little bit more. Kind of played Leo my first couple years here, so got some experience with that. But then kind of just, Wallace would always switch us around, so I was able to, refresh and, keep the dust off that way. But, I think you just got to be able to go out there and execute, and whether it be Leo or Will, I know there's a lot of similarities with both, with your leverage, with, the Will is actually out in space a lot, depending on the offense, if they're 2x2 detached or they get FSL and stuff like that. So in our defense, it is kind of similar, but in some ways it's a little different. But playing the Will, it does help you out being able to switch over to Leo and kind of make the same play, same reads, jam set to receiver, get the flat, and sync over the over outs and stuff like that. But it all comes down to making tackles in space and helping out the back end, especially jamming receivers and things of that nature.
Beyond, your former teammates and their team, like this is an opponent that's giving you guys fits. Does that add some motivation, especially for the defense? Because they've actually had an offense that's done some stuff against you guys.
Yeah, obviously we've had our struggles with them, and we haven't won a lot of the recent games. So we're gonna have to go out there and execute, and like I was talking about before, like not changing our routine or anything just because of the past, but it is a new season, and going through our routine and just going out there and executing a lot better. You look back at last games, it's just like a couple things that just couple big plays, couple big missed assignments or whatever it be, communication, and that can just have a big effect on the game. Usually we talk about there's 3 to 4 plays every game that are going to have a really big effect on it. So, but yeah, gotta win this game.
You got with COVID last time, right?
I was,
game,
yep,
right?
yep.
I'm sure you felt like you could have helped.
I mean, it's always weird. It was weird sitting on the couch and watching the game, especially in that situation. But I mean, played them there my freshman year, and then home.
Did you travel to that game?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yep, that was at their place, and then home, and then there again, COVID, and then now home. So,
Do you consider it a rivalry?
I think every team you play in the Big Ten it's a rivalry, and I think if you don't say it, it's kind of disrespectful saying that they're just another team. But no, I think every team in the Big Ten you have a little rivalry with, and because every team in the Big Ten can come out and smoke you, so you got to be ready to go.
Did you watch David Bell last night on Monday Night Football and think at least you don't have to deal with him this year?
I did not, but I have seen a couple highlights of him. He's doing a great job, and you see how good of a receiver he was, and but they're gonna have new guys stepping up, and we got to be ready for that as well.
Do they use Charlie like they did Bell, or is it different?
I'd say so in some aspects. He's out on the edge a lot. I think Bell was in the slot a little bit more and stuff like that, but two really good receivers.